So guys, the winter is here, it's rainy and snowy in Germany, so I thought it's the best time to share with you which perfumes I'll be wearing this cold season and also recommend you to check out. So in case you want to find out more about them, make sure to keep on watching this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and once you're done with that, we can get started. So hello and welcome everyone to this year's top list of my winter favorite perfumes I'll be wearing this cold season and also recommend you to check out. By the way, keep on your mind that more health information about mentioned fragrances today you'll find as always down below in the description box. So make sure to look it up and also drop a comment below telling me what's your most favorite winter fragrance in your collection at the moment. I'm getting started with my current obsession. It's the new release by Maison Violet called Cycle 002, and I love this fragrance because it's very multi-dimensional. First of all, it has this citric opening, the notes of mandarin, bitter orange, lemon and bergamot smell almost bitter in there. So because the citruses feel so cool, it just reminds me of winter time. You can really smell the citric peel when you spray the fragrance on. Then there is a lot of spiciness, a black pepper that is very aromatic, chili pepper, so it's contrasting, kind of cold and warm at the same time. But in the dry down, the most amazing thing happens because it softens a little bit. We got the woods, the resinous notes, even some incense for the mysterious touch, but the fragrance is so sophisticated and smells like a proper niche perfume. That's why I love to wear it out, just because of its great quality. It smells like a very expensive niche fragrance that people are always attracted to and ask me about. So I would really recommend it to anyone who loves maybe more woody and atmospheric perfumes, because this one has superb quality and will suit everyone. So I have a discount for you for some of the fragrances I'll be mentioning today, which all will be linked down below in the description box. So once again, make sure to check it out. But in case you are more into sweeter fragrances when it's cold, just because they are more delicious, I would really recommend you the Chronic Rouge by Byron, because this is not your typical sweet fragrance. It has that extra textural element that makes it really great for the colder weather, just because it's deep, it's really mouth-watering, because in the opening we have the fruity tones of melon and pear mixed with a berry element, which is all wrapped into whipped cream. So it's a little bit lactonic, it smells creamy, but at the same time we have a beautiful spicy accord mixed with amber and patchouli. So it's deep, not your typical fruity fragrance, and it's long-lasting without being right in your face. So just in case you are more dressed up and you're going somewhere wanting to stand out in a beautiful way, because it's delicious and gourmand, it's great for the colder weather, because I find fragrances with this delicious character are very attractive, but at the same time this one is very multi-dimensional and there are so many different elements that the fragrance is truly exciting to wear. However, if you are more into edible perfumes, you love very obvious gourmand fragrances, I'm currently really addicted to Magic Tonka by the brand Diva, and I've already reviewed on my channel, but recently they rebranded the entire collection and they have new packaging, some new fragrances. This is a dupe for Velvet Tonka by BDK, and I have a sample of that one which I compare to this dupe, and they are so similar, because this is also that scent of a very fresh and candied almond mixed with vanilla powder, with tonka bean, with tobacco, flowers and ambery wood. I would say that if you are into almond and you want it to be fresh and at the same time kind of glazed and vanillic, make sure to check it out, because this is one of the most complimented fragrances so far in my collection. I like to wear it even, you know, to the closer place like work at the same time, because it projects so well. It's great also outside, and my favorite way to enjoy this perfume, just spray it around the house, for example on the couch, and it just creates this very cozy atmosphere, which is great, especially when it's dark and cold outside and you are sitting inside, maybe over a cup of hot beverage, and it's just nice to smell delicious without necessarily eating sweets. But since we are on this delicious subject, definitely a very surprising option for the winter time is Lyra, because this is my gourmand choice for the summertime. I love more intense vanillic fragrances when it's hot outside, and don't get me wrong, there is nothing wrong about Lira worn in the colder weather. However, this is not when I personally love to wear it too, and I've revisited it in my collection because I haven't touched it in years, and right now I'm absolutely obsessed with this idea of something citrusy and sparkling mixed with more delicious caramelized vanilla. I won't lie, I got inspired by Jenny from the brand SORADORA that is currently on my wish list, but it reminded me of this fragrance so much that I decided to wear it again, and it's gorgeous. So I have a couple of fragrances like that in my collection, and once again I personally love to wear it when it's warm outside, and because of that blood orange pop, I find that it adds something a little bit more juicy to the vanilla, which is caramelized, so it is quite tenacious. And there's also a note of cinnamon, which is definitely great for the winter time because I personally associate it with the festive season. So I have another beautiful spicy fragrance for the holiday parties that I'll be sharing with you in a second. But first, I really want to tell you about the sexiest winter perfume you need in your collection that I personally don't wear but let Benny wear so I can enjoy it on him, and I'm talking about Sexy Crush by JUS, which is so appropriately named because this is indeed a very sexy winter fragrance with patchouli, oud, vanilla, labdanum, tonka bean, musk, sunflower, some resinous and even citrusy notes. It just smells so sexy. You will attract a lot of people with this perfume because it is alluring. It smells ultra modern, it's loud without being in your face, so it has gorgeous sillage, and if you move around it will just leave this intoxicating trail behind you. So this is really the sexiest, deepest and most seducing fragrance for the winter time, but it's super smooth, so don't be afraid of it, and you can't go wrong with this fragrance that you can actually get with my discount in case you're interested in it. Something a little bit more out there, something a little bit more provoking, maybe not for everyone, is One Parfums dupe for now discontinued Cruel Intentions by Kilian, which is that more dry and woody animalic perfume in which we have the note of oud mixed with vetiver, some papyrus, so it's smells quite animalic because of the note of castoreum, and it's not the loudest perfume. In there is beautiful rose, which smells so tamed and very chilled, and I absolutely love it on a faux fur coat, worn outside on the fresh, cold winter air. It performs so well, especially when it's cold and, you know, dark outside. So it's a perfect winter fragrance for me, and it's a great dupe for the discontinued Cruel Intentions, and I have a discount for you in case you're interested in some One Parfums fragrances, so make sure to check them out. And something a little bit more wearable but also animalic is the new release by Burrito, Animalic. That is just the most universal fragrance for me personally, that is quickly becoming my new signature scent, just because I'm obsessed with this almost leathery but at the same time soft and velvety sweet fragrance with a touch of glamorous powder that reminds me of Guidance. So it's very elegant, and I absolutely love that it is extremely universal, so I can be running errands wearing this fragrance, so it's suitable for special occasion, for work, for more casual days. And please don't sleep on this fragrance, which is so gorgeous, especially in the dry down. I love the texture of it. It's very velvety, soft, and at the same time, because of that animalic twist, it smells very sensual. But something a little bit more extra if I'm going out and I have a bolder makeup and maybe I am more dressed up in the evening, then True Lust by Atelier Burrito Ranch would be my fragrance of choice, because it smells a little bit vintagey, because we have gorgeous violet in here that's slightly boozy because of the room, coconutty, powdery. The floral accordion here is very powerful and I would say opulent, but at the same time it's muted, and the woodiness mixed with the rice powder creates a beautiful and a little bit romantic dry down. So it's that fragrance for the cocktail party, for, you know, a beautiful dress and bolder lips. So yeah, this is maybe more mature option, but I'm so into this fragrance that I find it's great when it's colder, so it's not as heavy as it might be in the summertime. And since we have all the Christmas and New Year occasions when maybe we are going out, having some friends coming over, or just maybe spending more time on the fresh air when it's cold, I would recommend the fragrance Cerebel from Anology by Lucien Ferrero for the days when you want that festive energy all around you, because oh my god, in the opening it has such a beautiful spicy accord in which you will get this nice ginger, which is cool, bitter orange that's citrusy and juicy, and cinnamon spice, which is warm. So it smells like a cocktail with all those notes. There is this almost boozy element going on, but at the same time it smells very modern. We have a lot of ambery molecules in here. It's very aromatic and it smells of festive season, so in case you want something more delicious but on the alcoholic side, I would really recommend you this one. And it's super unisex as well, so you can't go wrong with it, and it's great for holidays, for parties, just because it's so much fun, and at the same time it smells like a beautiful and yeah, just a little bit more chic, elegant niche fragrance. But something a little bit darker, something a little bit more nostalgic, something also safe and very unique that I've recently discovered from the brand Olfactive Studio is their fragrance Close Up, and believe me, there is nothing quite like it in my huge perfume collection. I was so pleased with the collection of this brand overall that I've already reviewed for you in another video. I highly recommend you to check out because they have a really nice concept when each fragrance is inspired by a certain photo and image, and this fragrance opens with the most unique and just very exciting note of cherry that you guys know is super trendy in perfumery. And in here it smells kind of like spiced coffee with the cherry liqueur without being boozy. Actually, in the opening it's slightly animalic. It smells safe, of something you kind of know but can pinpoint in this perfume, in which we also have white tobacco, patchouli, tonka bean, and even something a little bit powdery but in a dark way. So I absolutely love this fragrance. Look how much I've already worn of it. It's absolutely crazy for me to go through a fragrance that fast, and it might still look full, but I'm wearing it almost every day just because I can't get enough of it. So in case you love notes of coffee and spices and tobacco, and you want something a little bit more interesting in your fragrance, cherry in here is almost jammy without being sweet. So yeah, this is a gorgeous fragrance for men and women. I have a discount code for the majority of fragrances I've just mentioned, so let me know what's the most interesting one from today's list and which perfumes are you wearing this winter season. If you have any questions left, I'm here to answer them, so let's chat down below in the commentary section. I highly appreciate your feedback and also likes and subscriptions. So if you have any requests for future content, I'm all ears. And on that note, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to stay tuned and smell good. We'll see each other next one really soon. Bye guys.